It's time for a little game, and in the time-honored tradition that Steve loves so well, we're throwing out a brand new game tonight. I haven't even discussed.
Here's where the technical difficulties come in.
Yeah, come on,
Gerla. This is where you in the middle of.
What? Sorry,
she froze.
guys.
She froze. Oh, Berla, you're gonna love this one. We've been iterating, like Charlie said. He was trying to find that mechanic that works with four humors, and I'm desperately trying to find a mechanic that works with this liar's game that we keep playing. So it's a liar's game. What we're doing though is you three are going to be competing to scope out which of these descriptions are either real songs, theme songs from movies, or fake theme songs from movies. Charlie, you did a version of this on a different podcast, but this one is going to be about, I'm going to give a description and you all have to jump in if you know if it's either a fake one or a real one. So I'm going to go like line by line till somebody chimes in, right?
So how do we buzz in here?
Because if you raise your hand, I'll call on you, right?
Okay.
But if you raise your hand and you get it right, that you were correct, that it was fake when it was fake or not fake when it wasn't fake, you'll get 2 points, Steve. But if you're wrong, everybody else gets a point.
Okay.
Are you telling us the movie or are you just reading a song lyrics?
It's not going to be song lyrics. These are themes because Charlie's a composer, so there's not going to be any song lyrics. These are all themes. I will give you the name, then I'll start giving you line by line with the description. Last but not, sometime in there, I'll give you a composer. And at some point, somebody's going to be willing to risk it for the 2 points, right?
Okay.
All right.
Has ChatGPT been involved in this in any way?
ChatGPT may have helped me out on this one. So,
all right. Okay. All right.
Are we ready? Are we ready? We understand the rules of the game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
I won't give you the movie because the movie would be too easy, right? So, and in some cases, the composer might be too easy. So I'll start out the other way. All right. Here we go. The name of the first one is called Automaton's Lament. Anybody want to buzz in? No, not yet. Okay. It's a dark, atmospheric electronic composition that explores the sorrow of a machine becoming self-aware. Oh, Steve says he's ready.
I'm going to say yeah.
It is a real one?
I'm going to say it's a real thing.
Steve, I have good news for you. It is not a real one. That is a fake song. And you just gave Charlie and
Berla each get
1 point. Look how easy this is. You guys didn't even do anything and you got a point.
And more importantly, look how generous I am.
Look how
what a good host
I am. Friend. Good job, Steve.
We're ready for number 2?
Kind.
We weren't ready for number 1, but we're ready for
All right, ready for number 2. This one's called The Ecstasy of Gold. The Ecstasy of Gold. This legendary piece is a defining moment in cinema, featuring sweeping orchestral melodies that build with intensity and anticipation. It's used during a climax. Oh, somebody jumped in. All right, Charlie.
I'll say this is true. No, it's a real theme. Like it sounds like a library music.
Library music.
There.
Yeah.
Any guesses? What if I told you it was designed by Ennio Morricone?
Well, there you go.
It's the good and bad and the ugly. The Ecstasy of Gold.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Good job. So that is 2 points for Charlie.
Yes, it is.
2 points. All right. Are we ready?
Let's go.
Sure.
This one's called Pixelated Heartbreak. Are we ready for that one? No, don't jump in. Yeah. It's a playful yet melancholic 8-bit inspired electronic piece that captures the emotion of love lost in the digital age.
Right. This was from Saving Private Ryan, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's by Nadia Westbrook, and the track opens with the nostalgic, cheerful chirp of video game sounds, but quickly shifts to a more somber tone as the melody becomes more complex. Still no guesses yet.
Okay.
It reflects.
Charlie
has a guess.
I'm going to say that sounds real.
Real?
Yeah.
I have great news for you, Charlie. You just gave Verla and Steve a point.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you got me with the name.
Unfortunately, Nadia Westbrook never blended chiptune with modern synthwave, but it did sound real to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you kind of want to write that one up.
Yeah.
Or add it to the card deck, the Trouba deck.
There you go. That's true.
All right, are we ready for the next one?
Okay.
Yes.
Lux Aeterna is the name. Lux Aeterna.
Yeah.
Nobody yet?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to hear the description, but I think this is real. Yeah.
Yeah. You beat me to it, I think.
You're saying it's real?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you want to hear the description just in case. This haunting and minimalist composition by Clint Mansell from Requiem for a Dream becomes a driving force throughout the film. Yep, that's it.
I knew the name, but
Eternal Light.
Oh, Eternal Life. Yeah, Lux
Eternal Light.
Yep.
Let light eternal shine upon them. Yeah. So Charlie's in with another 2.
One last one. Are we ready?
This one is going to be worth 472 points, right?
No, because we always have our special little kicker at the end.
You have a wrinkle. All right.
One last of the fake or not fake songs. Oh,
all right.
And, by the way, Evan jumped in and said that one was real. So yeah, good job. All right. I'll give Evan some points here if he can jump in before you guys. But here we go. This last one is called Dawn Over the Sapphire Sea. This orchestral piece captures the ethereal beauty of a sunrise over a vast, shimmering ocean. The music begins with soft strings, gradually building into
and screaming fake.
He's screaming fake. Sweeping melody mimicking the rise of the sun. The piece's delicate piano interlude evokes a sense of tranquility. It was written by
Verla's in.
Oh, Verla's in. Okay, Verla?
I'm with Evan. It's fake.
Evan says, sounds like AI. So you're saying that Eloise Ravenshade is not a real composer's name? That's the name they came up with. By the way, some
is
of
she
these
from Hogwarts?
Yeah, I guess so. She was one of the ones. So they came up with Eloise Ravenshade, Roderick Vale, Anselmo De Luca, Nadia Westbrook, and Jasper Thorne.
Nadia, was that Nadia again? Nadia came up twice.
No, I mean that's the.
That was what. I thought they were saying that all.
Wait, we just bypassed. I think I get some points, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You get 2 points there. Good job. So
gets 2.
Going into the final round. What are
all right? So going into the final round, I have 1. I scored a point. Verla has 4. Charlie's got 5.
Oh, okay. So this is for all the marbles here, and Evan's got 2 points also. So.
Yeah, for all the marbles. Throw Evan in there too.
Charlie, that's the way this one works. Since we're talking about movie themes, I'm going to give you 5 real life movie themes, but I'm only going to give them to you one at a time, and you've got to rank them as how you think ChatGPT ranked the 5 most iconic movie themes of all time.
Oh,
and I'm only going to give you one at a time.
Okay,
so you have to commit.
Okay,
and for you to get a point.
5. So you asked it most iconic of all time of all
5
films?
This is what ChatGPT says is the 5 most iconic movie themes. You're going to need a pencil and paper or your phone, and I'm going to give them to you one at a time. But you're going to have to commit without knowing all 5 of the names.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready.
Okay.
Number 1.
So wait. The scoring is going to be 1 point for everyone you have in the right slot?
You have to have it exactly right
in the right slot.
Yep.
Okay.
So unfortunately it's a landslide thing where somebody's going to get 4 or 5.
When it goes wrong, it goes terribly wrong.
It goes really bad.
Right.
In fact, last time, Steve, I think you had 1 out of place and it messed up all of your.
Oh yeah, I did. I remember that one. This is a surplus of silliness, is what you've got here.
Exactly, surplus of silliness. It's out on.
I'm making a side list of movies that I'm guessing these are going to be from.
Yeah.
I already got some ideas here.
Get some ideas. Okay.
We'll see.
So the first one, it's not necessarily number 1 because I'm not telling you what the ranking is. It's the classic theme by John Williams called Jurassic Park Theme, a majestic and awe-inspiring composition that captures the wondering of encountering living dinosaurs. Where put secretly rank those.
Okay.
We have to commit. No changing.
Commit.
After.
And I think, Steve, what we've been doing is that once we do that, then you guys all reveal the numbers, or we did it at the end.
I think we do it at. Well, that's a good question. We could do it either way. We could reveal at the end, or you can say who you could say who you've got, and then you can also then know that okay, you committed to that one being too high. So I'm fine with whatever you want to do, BJ.
So I guess Charlie, where do you have Jurassic Park theme?
I put it at 5 actually, because I think there's more
better
to come.
Ones? Nice.
Great theme, but
I put it at 2.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
I'm thinking about this. Charlie just told John Williams, the greatest living composer, that his theme is not one of the top 4.
I'm expecting 2 more John Williams themes.
Yeah, that was exactly my thought.
I have 2 of them in my mind that I know are going to be there.
Yep.
You need to leave room for them.
All right, Steve, where you got it?
I have it at 4. I left
room all 3 different.
I left room for something less iconic.
Oh,
but I was right there with you. I was thinking 4 or 5, Charlie.
Here we go. Your guess that ChatGPT is in love with John Williams was a good one. By the way, anybody know John Williams' son's name?
William?
No.
The son who sings in Toto.
Oh my God!
But I don't know his name.
We're brothers. Oh my God! He's like, oh Charlie, wow, you just made my day. Yeah, Joseph Williams, who has been a on and off again singer with Toto. Wow.
I actually, fun fact, I found out. My friend sent me a reel that was. He also sang the Gummy Bears theme song from when I was a kid.
Is that
no.
I love this so. Is that Joe Williams? Really?
Apparently.
I got to check that out. Oh wow, that's great. Joseph Williams. That's right. He went to the same high school as Marty Page's son David, who started the band Toto. That's how they all knew each other.
Okay.
So, but he wasn't lead singer at first. It didn't come in till later, till Bobby Kimball got in trouble. Okay, so number 2 that we're on the list it is by John Williams. The Jaws theme, a simple yet menacing 2-note motif that builds tension and anticipation. All right, so commit. You must commit.
I'm committed.
All right, so last time we started with Charlie. Verla, you're up. Where did you commit to?
4.
4. Oh, interesting. Steve?
2.
2. Yeah, solid. Charlie?
That was my guess as number 1 before this game started.
Really?
So I had to commit to that.
Okay.
I like it. Oh, what I'm really liking is, unlike previous versions of this game, you guys are all different on the numbers.
We're all over the place.
Yeah. All right, third choice here. The Rocky theme by Bill Conti from 1976. It's an energetic and uplifting track that embodies the spirit of determination and triumph. Where do we put the Rocky theme?
Okay, let's be clear here. The Rocky theme, we're meaning the horns. We're not meaning Gonna Fly Now.
I don't know.
Eye of the Tiger?
It's that's Rocky 2 or 3, right? The one with Mr. T.
That's all I think of when I think of music and Rocky is Eye of the Tiger.
No, it's the dun 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 dun. Man, did we just get kicked off of YouTube?
We probably did.
We probably got a strike, huh?
All right, so I'm thinking it's that one rather than Gonna Fly Now.
Well, I think there are actually lyrics that come in later on, though.
Gonna Fly Now comes in there, but there was a release of a song by, well, I think it might have been Frank Stallone singing it. Gonna Fly Now.
All right, so Steve, you're up. No more stalling.
Right.
I think you're stalling, Steve.
I am putting Rocky at 3.
Charlie?
4, I think.
Oh, he's disappointed. You wanted it to be higher. Verla?
5.
5. Okay. All right. Ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue the John Williams theme, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We've got Indiana Jones from 1981, originally called Indiana Jones, but of course we all know it as Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, an adventurous and rousing melody that accompanies the daring archaeologist on his quests. The theme's spirited rhythm and heroic brass evokes a sense of excitement and exploration. Speaking of excitement and exploration, I want to explore with you, Charlie. Where are you putting Indiana Jones theme on your list of 5?
That one I think is 3 because I'm still waiting for the one that I think is higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verla, he says 3.
Same exact answer. 3 because I'm waiting for the one that I think goes to number 1.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Steve?
It's my favorite of all of them, but I'm not going to say number 1 because I think the one that's left. I'm putting Raiders of the Lost Ark down at 5.
Commit to your gut. Your heart is always.
No, it's not what I want. What I want is to win.
Your heart will never lead you astray, Steve. You know that from the show. I would never lead you astray.
My heart is stupid.
Steve, do you want to change? Do you want to just change, or
nope? I'm sticking. I
was going to give you a chance.
You did. You totally
All right.
did.
So the last one, and probably the least well-known one, is Star Wars theme from Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, 1977. Which I saw in the theaters, but not on the initial run. I saw it on the Christmas run after it had played out the first time. So this triumphant orchestral piece from John Williams serves as the opening anthem for the Star Wars saga. You'll note that that's ChatGPT loves John Williams, even more than Joseph Williams liked John Williams.
Yeah.
It's 4 out of the 5 for John Williams. All right, so back to Berla. Where do you put Star Wars?
That's what I was waiting for. Number 1.
Were you really? That's the one you're waiting for?
Yeah.
Charlie, you too?
I'm having some regrets. It's at number 2 because I put Jaws first, but
that's true. Yep. I have
Star
Wars
2 notes.
Number 1,
2 notes that got me for Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, you have it at number.
I had number 1 left. I was saving Star Wars, thinking that was coming.
And Charlie, you had Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars
as your thought is number 1 though, or what? Did you
No, I have it as 2.
What was your number 1 going to be? What were you thinking?
His Jaws was number 1.
Jaws, yeah. I committed to Jaws just because I think
Gotcha.
in terms of like iconic, it's just those 2 notes just for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's recap it. So we've got 5 themes. You guys didn't know the 5, so anybody watching this understand they didn't know the 5 until they came up one at a time. Number 5 is, and keep track of your score if you don't mind, Rocky Theme by Bill Conti.
Verla gets a point.
Verla ties with Charlie now, 5 for 5, right?
So now we both lost our Rockies too,
Yep.
which screws us up. Verla's in great shape here.
Yep.
Verla has that perfect bracket going.
Yep.
Number 4, the Jaws theme.
Wow.
Charlie taking a big
again.
hit. Charlie taking a big. Yes, Evan, you are the big winner, man.
Oh, Evan.
We're winners because Evan was in the chat crew.
That's true.
That's true.
We're winners every time he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Well, you
All
know, the Jurassic Park ride at Universal Florida is fantastic, but what really makes it fantastic, that theme music. There's just something about that theme music when the big giant doors open up. Oh, it's so cool. Number 2, Indiana Jones, number 2, and Star Wars, number 1. And Verla knocked a bunch of these.
Yeah.
When you said Indiana Jones, that one, you said
up.
Jurassic Park was first, right?
No, Jurassic Park is 3.
No, but I
Indiana
mean, as
Jones
far
3.
as what you presented to us,
that was the very first one I threw out.
That was the very first one. And then after you said Indiana Jones, I was like, oh, I think those 2 are reversed.
Yeah.
So I got them all but those ones. So I got 3 of 5.
You did well. You did
All
well.
right, so total us up. Who's the big winner tonight, Steve? I mean, who came in second?
I earned another point with Star Wars.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Charlie
job,
stayed level with 5, but
Robert.
Verla with 3 points in the last round climbed up from 4 to 7.
Nice.
And as it should be, all hail the Gumbo Overlord.
The Gumbo Overlord. First place, second only by Evan, of course. But Steve, you didn't go Konoyo. You actually scored some points. So
I did. I was saving room for Prisoners of Love from the producers to be there at number 1, 2.
we weren't doing the Prisoners of the Limit in this song. We were actually you tried to pick the right one. Hey, that is Liar's Strings, I think I'm calling this one.
Okay.
That's our game time presented by our friends at Game Toppers LLC. Make your game nights a showstopper when you play on a Game Topper. And hey, everybody out there, he's running a huge sale, a March Madness sale, he's calling it right now. So go check that out. Also, a big thank you to Berkey because he's a huge supporter of Southern Board Game Fest. We're giving away not 1, not 2, but 3 different game mats. A giant 3x8 one, a giant 3x5 one, and a giant small, not quite as giant, 3x3 one. Beautiful mats. Thank you, Berkey, for giving those to us. All right, board gamers, that's it for another episode of Gumbo Live. I want to thank Charlie McCarron for coming in. Charlie, I know you're active on some social media, so if people want to get in touch with you about Four Humors or Troubadour or Surplus of Sloths, if they have an idea, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, for sure. Reach out to me. You can, if you go to my website, charliemccarron.com.
Which is great, by the way. You made this show very easy to research. It's all on the website.
Yeah, yep. I got to put all my stuff out there. So feel free to email me or find my links on social media. Say hi.
I'm also a subscriber to your podcast, Tabletop Takeaway. In fact, you guys just dropped a new episode today.
Yeah, every Wednesday. So
what's the new episode on? I just saw the pop, but
let's see.
Do you remember?
Well, we put them all in advance.
Y'all recorded it this morning, right? I mean, it's all fresh.
Yeah. No, we record 4 episodes at a time, so that.
Perla, I'm telling you, it's 25 minutes. It's right up your alley. You can jump on that bike.
Pulled up. Numerical coordination games is what it's saying is most recent.
So, yep. So we did a whole series. We did. We kind of coined that term to represent like games like The Game, The Mind, and Hanabi, where all 3 of those you're cooperating to kind of get your cards in the right order. They're all numbers based. Okay. So
yeah.
Ooh, I like the way that works. Fit in that.
Tying them in all together like that.
I haven't played Tranquility. We'll have to.
That's a great one, and the artwork is beautiful. But that totally fits in what you just described.
I've not played that one either. Gotta try that one.
Lucky numbers too.
Make sure to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/BoardGameGumbo, and our YouTube channel. It helps us get the word out about all of our upcoming shows. No show next week, obviously, because we've got Southern Board Game Fest this weekend. But catch us up on Twitch, twitch.tv/BoardGameGumbo. Every other Tuesday night, where we play your games live on Twitch. Although we've been kind of switching around because Jeremy's been jumping in, and we'll be sometimes doing it on Mondays. So check that out if you get a chance. Also, we'll see you at Southern Board Game Fest. But don't forget, hit backer kit, surplus of sloths. It's already funded, so you're going to get a copy as soon as it's ready. I'm BJ from Board Game Gumbo, and until next time, or until Sobo, laissez le bon temps rouler.
Bye, all.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, friends.
Bye.